gentlemen, teachers, students, I'm deeply honored to be here today addressing this audience. I left the school in 1990, 35 years ago, and I never thought I will return to a school event being their chief guest, except for the occasional rugger matches. So I thank the organizing committee as well as the OBA and all the coordinators who gave me the invitation to be here, because it's a very rare privilege for one to be able to return to their school. There are so many memories. I'm not going to talk all because the day has been very long. It's already 6:30, so I'm not going to go for more than 10 minutes or less if possible. I was watching these videos and I remembered my school. Things have changed a lot. Naturally, they have to change after 35 years. But one thing, Professor, that has not changed, the Koongaha is still there. I was a student under the Koongaha myself. Either way, now if I wish all the good luck and congratulate all those who received awards, and I'm sure their families are overjoyed and they themselves are joyful. So, having said that, I congratulate all of them who got awards. But again, I saw amazing leadership here today. Look at those young boys who are doing the photography, how they were placing themselves, being professionals even at the time of school. Then I saw the compeers. Look at how professional they were, how well they handled it, even the technical glitch. Then look at all those young fellas who organized it. Now, this is what Isipathan is all about. Yes, they may not get the award or the certificate, but that is the lifeline of Isipathan, and these are the kind of boys become leaders in the end because they work for the other people. That's excellent. Very delighted. I mean, when we are born, we are like empty pots. When we are born, it's a culture. If you are born in a Buddhist family, the Buddhist culture comes in. If you're in a Hindu family, the Hindu culture comes in. So little by little, you grow personality from your surroundings. The Tamil, Muslim, Christian, whatever. But then the biggest place is the school. For me, it was the school. I was there from grade 1 to grade 12. I finished my A-levels there. What did I learn in my school? Definitely not the exams. I was not good at it. But I learned how to be friends with everybody. Eka kෑම පෙට්ටිය අපි බෙදාගෙන තියෙනවා. We loved each other. We never cared who the other next person was. Then in short, what did I learn? I learned comradeship, friendship, trust, teamwork, working together in the most difficult circumstances. Our school was not this rich in 1990 and before. It was just a normal poor school where we had to exchange rugby jerseys and rugby boots. But we still played. The award giving ceremony in our school was the small hall, which some of you might not have seen because apparently the pool has taken that. So we have come a long way. So the old boys have done quite a bit, which I'm very grateful for them for standing by the school especially. I mean, it's unfair for me to mention names, but if I don't mention Jagataya's name, that's not fair. So either way, what I learned from school, I managed to put into practice. Not a single Isipathanian can be a racist because the guy sitting in us is a Muslim. On only Friday, I know that he's Muslim because he's going to the mosque. Otherwise, we never thought of that. The guy next to me, the fact I know he's a Christian because on Christmas, I go to his place to celebrate Christmas. So, today I'm the Minister of National Integration. Where do you think a Mulika Harya, Mulika BJ Palaune Mata Magi Skoli? Any Sama is Patrata. Visesa Adriak, me Mote Prakasa Ranatona. At the Mage Samasta Vatna Kambaling, Vadi Haria, Isipatre Matalat Devanti. The other one is strive with determination. See at a throat about Nahamata. That is Isipatra quality, never give up. Even in rugby matches, we go for the try last minute. Last minute try, never give up. So, for that I thank my school. And also, why is education there? What is the purpose of education? Twofold. Create a workforce and create a good citizen. A person with empathy. Sahakampane sahita puddalek nirmane karganiyam. Mama අතීතයයි වර්තමානයයි සසඳලා ලොකු කතන්දර කියන්නේ නැහැ. But Just ask yourself, is education serving that purpose today? There's so much of competition among people instead of cooperation. Those days we used to share books and pens, even the food. But today, I don't think they share books anymore. Probably economic situations are also there. But when it comes to education, at the end of the day, you must create a good citizen. Now, if you go to Isipatana, one thing for sure, you have to be a good man. Because you were raised to be that. There's a difference between a good doctor. When people say good doctor, I say no. Talented doctor, yes. To be a good doctor, first you must be a good person. Talented engineer, yes. But not a good engineer. To be a good engineer, first you have to be a good human being. The point is, we are supposed to create good people, not just talented people. People who feel for others. And also who respect other people and their duties and jobs. Everybody when in school we go talk to them, they say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer. But you go to Japan, a country like that, professor was telling me, if you go and ask those kids what you want, they say, I want to be a carpenter, I want to be a model, I want to be a chef. These are the dreams, but our children are now just focused on that. Actually not the children want to do more. It is their parents who want them to be that. දැන් මේ ලංකාවේ ඔක්කොම දොස්තර වුණොත් පාරතු ගන්න කවුද? ලංකාවේ ඔක්කොම ඉංජිනේරු වුණොත් ගෙයක් හදන්නේ කවුද? Because in our society there's a thing we look down on certain professions. That's why the skill development is so difficult. දක්ෂ හදා ගන්න එකයි. නේද? ළමයාත් එක්ක පාර යනවා, මිනිසෙක් පාරතු ගන්නවා, කුණු අතු ගන්නවා. මොකද්ද සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කියන්නේ? පේනවනේ. ඉගෙන ගන්න නැත්නම් උඹත් ওই විදිහට තමයි ඉන්න වෙන්නේ. So what you are doing as a father or a mother is you are instilling that certain professions are beyond dignity. And when that happens, you have no respect for the fisherman. You have no respect for the carpenter. You have no respect for the builder. Now, if a society does not respect labor, but try to isolate with social status, that country is doomed. අපිට හදන්න තියෙන ළමයි නෙමෙයි අපිට හදා ගන්න තියෙන දෙමාපියන්ගේ ආකල්ප. ළමයි ඉබේම හැදෙනවා. Because children cannot be lectured. They absorb from the environment. You can get a child to sit down and give a massive lecture. He won't follow that. He will only follow the example he sees around him. So I believe there's a great role on the part of the teachers today, as well as the parents, in guiding children. Remember, we can give our love to our children, but not our thoughts. For our thoughts are dwelling in the house of tomorrow. For the children, they have their own thoughts. They have their own life. You can give love, but not your thoughts. Children, the students here today, if you want to be somebody or something one day, do what your heart tells you. Do what your heart tells you, you will be successful. Know how to choose between right and wrong. You will be successful. If you look down on another person because of their school or job title, then you're not an Isipatanian, because Isipatanians never did that. We are there to use our skill and talent. Today, so many people got awards. Great. I congratulate them all. But that special skill, that special talent, if you're only using it to benefit yourself personally and not for the society you live in, then probably that talent is wasted. Yes, I do understand. You have your careers, your dreams. You want to achieve, you want to buy a good car, you want to buy a house. True, do all that. But these skills that you have inherited, these are opportunities. People are born equal, but financial and social circumstances deprive people of education. Now you guys are lucky to have come to one of the best schools and get your education. So then what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to use our talent to benefit society at large. If you're an architect, help someone building a house. If you're a doctor, treat them. If you're a laborer, use your labor to help someone. Whatever the talent you have, you can use it always for another person's, for their benefit. And until we bring that society, forever we'll be doomed. So therefore, I don't want to go for lengthy speeches here, but bottom line remains, I don't know whether I should say this, but I like to say that I am who I am because the values instilled to me by in school. I'm not trying to say I'm such a great person. Oh, I am the Minister of Justice. I am the best. No, I'm a small man. But whatever the little I have achieved in my life, my school guided me there with the right set of values. So, honorable teachers and love teachers, thank you for holding on with these kids and guiding them through. I'm sure there'll be future generation of them coming. So finally, I would like to congratulate all the people who organized this event, the students who won awards, and those who worked around it. Being an Isipathanian means, number one, being a good human being. So I know it has been 35 years, it has not changed, and it should never change even for another 35 years. So let's lead the way. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you very much. Isipathaniya Sarade. Thank you.